next guest is truly an extraordinary adventurer. Last week, former banker Vanessa O'Brien became the first woman ever to complete the Explorer's Grand Slam. That's climbing the 7 highest mountains on each continent, plus reaching both poles in under a year.
Vanessa is joining us today, just days after returning from the North Pole. Vanessa, congratulations. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
This is quite a feat. I mean, there's all these numbers. 4,000 people have climbed Everest. Only about 40 have achieved this Grand Slam. A handful of these are women. You are the first woman to ever reach all 9 destinations in less than a year. How'd you do it?
Wow. You know what? A lot of sheer determination, hard work, planning. You know, I just absolutely put my mind to it and went out there. I started with Everest and figured literally it's all downhill from here.
Wow. Now you just got back from the North Pole and you faced what you said is some of the toughest weather conditions you've ever faced.
Yep, the North Pole was absolutely freezing. So if you think of temperatures of -40 with wind chills of 40, -40 as well, 40 degrees, it was absolutely freezing.
What do you wear to even protect yourself?
So lots of layers. Layering is very, very important. If you think about the temperatures are so cold that you have to keep your hands and your face covered at all times. So what that means is if you need to take a drink, mask off, quick sip, mask on. Yeah. Take your gloves off, quick picture, gloves on.
And it's dangerous too because you said like on your Everest climb, one of your team members like lost their toes to frostbite?
That's right. I mean, at high altitude, the same conditions exist. Very, very cold, high winds. So the temperatures in the North Pole are exactly the same that you would find at high altitude. Remember, Everest is 29,035 feet.
Yeah.
Planes fly at 30,000, 35,000 feet. Same altitude. So in a situation like that, you have somebody who comes down and...
This thing.
I mean, that's
it's just ridiculous.
How do you go from being a banker to doing this, going over a crevasse?
I'm glad you said that because here's what I'd like some of your viewers to take away. If you can go from such an extreme career change as a banker to a mountaineer, just think what hard work and determination can do.
Yep.
Just the inspiration that somebody can draw from that, just taking something as completely different
out of your box,
completely changing, different. Take the information, the tools, learn what you need to do, put all of that information to work, and it's amazing what you can get out of it.
And you were on your way to the North Pole when you heard about Boston.
I did,
Because
yeah.
you're from Boston.
I am from Boston, so we came back, left Borneo, and ended up in Spitsbergen. I saw the news press. Ironically, I carried the Red Cross flag to the North Pole. And I saw the Norwegian press, which I could not read, but I could read 2 words that said Boston Marathon. And there were these horrid pictures of all the tragedies, and I was just gutted.
Wow.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I wanted to dedicate that flag to the victims.
We're so glad you did.
Yeah.
And we've got more coming up after your local on the 8th. Vanessa.